Okay, so yan. So welcome po sa ating panglimang episode ng ating RME board exam solve problems. No, so medyo natagalan po itong ating pang-limang episode or episode 5, no, kasi medyo naging busy po tayo. And I hope po na kahit medyo natagalan, so you are still interested, no, in learning how to solve previous board exam problems, no, yung mga problems, no, na lumabas sa mga nakaraan na Registered Master Electrician board exam. Okay, so we'll start. No? So with our first problem. So a dry cell has an internal resistance of 0.02 ohm and a terminal voltage of 0.5 on open circuit. No? What will be the terminal voltage if a 0.1 ohm resistance is connected across its terminal? Okay, so let's have here our solution. No, pinako nang gawin natin dito. No, if our problem in volt circuit is gawin natin yung equivalent circuit niya, no? Okay, so this will be our internal resistance, 0.02 ohms. So that is a dry cell, no? Nasabi dito niyang open circuit voltage is 1.5. So that will be also the source niya o kanyang selling voltage, which is 1.5. And let's be that connect natin dito is a 0.1 ohm na resistance. Okay? So, ang hinahanap po is yung voltage across dito. Yan. So, we have this one as E, no? EL, no? Or ER na lang. Yan. Okay. So, kung natin kukunin is yung current natin I. So, current is just equal to the supply voltage times the total resistance. So, because it's just series, so madali lang po ito. So, 1.5 volts over 0.02, which is the R na maliit, at yung 0.1, which is the R na malaki o yung load resistance. Okay, using our calculator. So, we have 1.5 divide 0.02 plus 0.1. Okay. So, we have 12.5. So, yung current po natin is 12.5 amperes. No? So, to get now our ER, so our ER is just equal to the basic ohms law lang po to. So, the total current times the resistance. No? So, we have 12.5 amperes times the 0.1 ohm. Okay? Yan. So, we have 12.5 ano ba? 12.5 12.5 times 0.1. Okay. Yan. So, we have 1.25. So, yung mga nag-ano pala kung ano yung gagamitin na calculate for the board exam. So, I will leave a link po, no, sa description ng ating video na ito para po sa, no, para kung saan po kayo makabili ng mga produkto, yung calculator na gagamitin during the RMA board exam. Okay? So, yung answer po is 1.25 volts. So, we have 1.25 volts. Okay, so the correct answer for this problem is letter A. Okay? Next, so we have here another problem. Pangalawang problem natin for this episode. So, what is the total kVA rating of a 230 volt three-phase circuit supplied by a 20 ampere circuit breaker? Okay, so before I answer this problem, so if you have a time po, so just sa hindi po nakasubscribe sa ating channel, so just click the subscribe button at paki-on nyo po yung notification so that po sa mga bago nating video, especially videos like this one, so kayo po yung mano-notify, no? And please leave a like po at comment, no? Okay, so because talaga makakatulong po yan sa ating channel in order for me to continue, no, making mga videos na ganito. Okay, so solution. Okay, so we are now on three-phase system. So yung three-phase system, that is all about alternating current po yan, no? Kasama po yan sa exam na kung saan doon po discuss or kasama po yan sa topic ng exam na kung saan nagpo-focus sa alternating current. So ang hinahanap po ito is kVA. So that is our S, which is the parent power, no? Yan. So, S, no, for three-phase systems, this is equal to square root of 3. Kasi three-phase po tayo, no? Times the voltage times the current. No, sa ating given, so we have square root of 3 times 230 volts times 20 amperes, no? So, yan. So, now use our calculator. Again po, yung calculator po na pwedeng gamitin sa board exam. So, meron po tayong link, no, sa baba kung saan niyo po bibili yung calculator na ganito po, no, na pwede niyo po gamitin for RME board exam. So, square root of 3 times 230 volts times 20. Okay? That is 7,967.43. So, 7,967.43 VA. So, hinahanap natin is KVA. So, i-divide po natin yan ng 1,000. I will end up with 7.96743 kVA. No? At for this one, ang pinakamalapit po na answer is letter C. Okay? Next, baba natin ng konti. Yan. So, a single-phase motor is taking 20 amperes from a 400 volt supply at 0.75 lagging power factor. So, what is the power factor taken? Okay? Solution. Okay? So, yung ating pong formula dito, no? The power in a AC circuit, so single phase lang po to. So, we have the voltage times the current times the power factor. Okay? So, from the given, yung ating voltage is 400 volts. Our current is 20 amperes and our power factor is 0.75 lagging. Yan. Okay? So, we have 400 volts times 20 amperes times 0.75. Okay? So, we have 6,000 watts. Okay, so this is 6,000 watts. So, the correct answer is letter B. Okay? Next. Okay, so ito medyo madadali lang to. So, calculate the current drawn by a 100 watt, 110 volt incandescent lamp. Okay, solution. So, this is just a basic power formula. So, we know that power is equals to voltage times the current. So, hinahanap is current. So, current is just equal to power over the voltage. So, we have 100 volts. No? Okay, divide 100 volts, not volts, but watts. So, 100 watts divide 110 volts. Okay. So, we have 100 divide 110. This is equal to 0.91. No? So, 0.91 amperes, which is letter A. Okay. Next, no, maybe this will be the last problem for this episode. So, two resistors of 5 ohms and 10 ohms respectively are connected in parallel. If the total current to the branch is 24 amperes, so find the current in the 5 ohm resistor. Okay? Solution. Okay? So, we first make po yung ating equivalent circuit. And so, this will be our R1. Baguhin natin yung kulay. Yan. So, ito yung R1 natin which is equal to 5 ohms. No? Tapos, ito yung R2 natin which is equals to 10 ohms. Tapos, meron tayong current. No? This is our I which is 10 amperes. So, hinahanap po dito is kung ano po yung current in the 5 ohm resistor. So, kapag dadaan yung current dito, itong I natin, so madi-divide yan or magiging ano yan sa dalawa. So, magiging dalawang branch circuit, I1 and I2. No? So, meron po tayong shortcut in solving this one. So, yan po yung ating CDT or the current division theorem. Okay, so for this one, to solve for I1, so I1 is just equal to the total current times the resistor opposite sa ating I1, which is R2, over the total resistance, which is R1 plus R2. Okay. So in case po yung isosolve ito is I2, no? Yung current po sa 10 ohm na resistor. So I2 is just equal to I times the resistance na opposite sa I2, which is R1 over R1 plus R2, or the total resistance. So yung hinahanap natin is I1 kasi yan yung current sa 5 ohm na resistor, no? So mangyayari po, so we have I1 is equal to yung current natin is 10, di yata 10, 24. No, bakit naging 10? Yan, 24 yan. 24 amperes, so 24 kasi yung given. Saan yung galing yung 10, no? So, tapos yung R2 natin is 10. So, baka dito nanggaling yung 10 amperes kanina, no? Akala ko 10 amperes, 10 ohms pala. Over, yung R1 natin is 5 ohms plus 10 ohms. Yan, okay? So, gawin natin is calculate 24 times 10 over 5 plus 10. Okay, so the correct answer is 16. So yung I1 natin is equals to 16 amperes. Correct answer po is letter A. Okay. Yan. Diyan po natapos yung ating episode for this video, no? Yung ating problems. So sa mga gusto pong makakuha ng PDF copy po nito. So, all you need to do po is to join po our membership, the Master Electrician membership. And also po, if you will be the channel member po na Master Electrician, so you'll be also be able to see advanced advanced video of this one at yung mga iba pang episode of our RME's board exam solve problem series. No? So, meron po tayong 20 episode. So far po yung ginagawa ko pa lang po is nasa nasa 10 episodes, and you could have early access on that one if you will be a member of our channel member natin na Master Electrician. So just click po the join button below. Okay? So I hope you learned something in this video at sana po makatulong po ito sa pagpasa nyo sa RME board exam. So this is Engineer King, and as always, enjoy learning.